Good evening. Welcome to the May 9th Kern County Planning Commission regular meeting. I'm going to call this meeting to order. Clerk, please call the roll.
There we go. Commissioner Ashley. Excuse me. Commissioner Dunbar. Commissioner Nance.
Here.
Commissioner Oliver.
Here.
Commissioner Skidmore.
Here.
Mr. Hall.
Here.
Ms. Simon.
Here.
Ms. Barker.
Here.
Thank you. Moving on to item B, commission member announcements or reports. Seeing none, we'll move on to item C, approval of the minutes for April 25th, 2024.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All ayes?
Aye.
Aye.
Seeing no nays or abstentions, we'll move on to item D, cases withdrawn or requests for continuance. We have none. Moving on to the consent agenda, item E. These are items scheduled before the Planning Commission, which are being recommended for approval by the staff, and the applicant has been informed of any special conditions and has no objection. The hearing on these items may be expedited if no member of the commission or audience wishes to comment or ask questions on the case. We have 3 new cases, number 1, number 2, and number 3. I'll pass this over to Ms. Simon to give us information.
Hi. Sorry, Commissioner Nance.
Yes, Chair Skidmore, I'd like to request that agenda item 2 be voted on a separate motion, as I'll be recusing myself.
Great, so we'll look at items 1 and 3. Does that work for you, Ms. Simon?
Yes, thank you, Chairperson Skidmore. Thank you and good evening, and I will be reading the consent agenda. The first item on the agenda is zone change number 25, map 17-15 and CUP 54, map 1715. The applicant is Kernville Chamber of Commerce, and the project is located by being bisected by Scotty Avenue in Kernville. The proposal includes a change in zone classification from highway commercial to exclusive agriculture on 30.15 acres and a conditional use permit to authorize the community dog park to the existing recreational site. Staff recommendation is to advise the Planning Commission to recommend the Board of Supervisors adopt the resolution, recommended findings, and enact an ordinance approving the zone change as requested, and approve the conditional use permit subject to the recommended conditions and adopt the suggested findings as set forth in the attached draft resolutions. The second item on the consent agenda is GPA 21, map 142, zone change 69, map 142, PD plan 3, map 142, CUP 75, map 142, CUP 78, map 142, and an ag exclusion in the ag preservation number 10. The project site is located at the southeast corner of Houghton Road and Weibel Road, approximately 1 mile west of State Route 99. The project includes an amendment to the land use element of the Metropolitan General Plan from map code RIA to LI, and a change in zone classification from exclusive agriculture to light industrial precise development combining district on 93.74 acres, a precise development plan for the proposed 653,442 square foot single-story warehouse and distribution facility and related improvements on the same 93.74 acre project site, a conditional use permit to allow for the construction and operation of a permanent on-site wastewater treatment facility in the M1 district, and a conditional use permit to allow for the construction and operation of a concrete batch plant in the M1 district, and finally the agricultural exclusion on the 93.74 acres within the boundary of Agricultural Preserve 10. Your commission received an addendum tonight regarding the need for staff to evaluate and address the comments received during the processing of the project. Those comments are included within the addendum that you have received this evening. Because Commissioner Nance has recused himself from the vote and a quorum cannot be met, therefore this case will automatically be continued to May 23rd Planning Commission hearing. This case will not be part of a consent agenda vote tonight. Finally, the third item on the consent agenda is modification number 2 of CUP 17, map 161. The applicant is Joseph R. Biafora Jr. This project is located on the south side of Millix Road, west of the intersection of Millix Road and North Wheeler Ridge in the Arvin area. The proposed project is the second modification of an existing conditional use permit that previously authorized at a multi-day event on 2 parcels of record. The current proposal is to allow the 2024 and 2025 National Water Ski Championship from August 13th through August 17th, 2024, and August 12th through August 16th, 2025, on an approximate 77.76 acre parcel in the A district. Staff recommendation is to approve modification number 2 of the conditional use permit in accordance with the updated recommended conditions and adopt the suggested findings as set forth in the attached draft resolution. This concludes the reading of the consent agenda this evening.
Thank you very much. So as mentioned, item number 2 is automatically being moved to another future meeting. So we are only looking at items 1 and 3. Is there any member of the public who would like to pull either of these items off of the consent agenda? Please come forward. Seeing none, is there any member of the commission that would like to pull items 1 or 3 off of consent? Seeing none, I will entertain a motion.
So I'd make a motion to approve items 1 and 3.
I'll second.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second. We'll vote on screen.
3 ayes, 2 absent, the motion carries.
Great. Do we have a notice of right to appeal?
We do on item number 3. An appeal may be filed with the Kern County Planning and Natural Resources Department at 2700 M Street, Suite 100, Bakersfield, with a filing fee of $540 on forms available at the Planning and Natural Resources Department and on the department website. The filing must be made within 14 days and including the date of the hearing. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Moving on to item F, public presentations. This portion of the meeting is reserved for persons desiring to address the commission on any matter not on this agenda and over which the commission has jurisdiction. Speakers are limited to 2 minutes. Please state your name and address for the record before making your presentation. If you're interested in making a presentation, please come forward. Seeing none, we'll move on to adjournment. Yes. Of course. Can you come forward?
Come forward. Yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry, Chair.
I was notified by mail about item number 2, and I was told that it was going to be heard tonight. Is there still an option to make a comment about item number 2?
I'll let Ms. Simon address this, but item 2 is automatically being continued, so we're not hearing any public presentation for that item.
Yes, you can make a comment if you would like to tonight because you've come down. But your comment tonight will be tonight. Commissioners will have the chance to review that comment before they proceed at the next meeting. But you obviously do not have the ability to hear what other comments are and respond according to those comments. So it's often better if you wait till the hearing that they're actually going to hear the item rather than continuance like this. Mm-hmm. But if for some reason you know you can't make that and you would like to make a statement for the record now, you can, or you can submit something in writing.
Okay. Can I also send something in writing as well as make a comment tonight?
Absolutely.
Okay. I'd like to do that.
Of course. So I'm going to bring this back to public presentation and allow you, please state your name and your address for the record.
Okay. So my name is Gloria Ruckman, and I own property on Weibel at 12711 Weibel Road, Bakersfield 93313. My comment is that I built a house there with my family close to 9 years ago. Unfortunately, there was a project next door that resulted in a gas line rupture. I suffered 30-degree burns because there's a gas line, a transmission line that runs through those areas. This area, I'd like, at least if you're looking at it, for the Planning Commission to address mitigations for future work along that gas line. I'm not quite sure how much of the area is affected by it, but I know that I was deeply affected by that gas line that's in the location where this project is going to be built. Also concerned about the wastewater portion of this, just the smells affecting our homes, my neighbors, traffic. I know that when you build a house, we pay a huge fee for traffic mitigation, and the roads are terrible in that area. And I'm assuming because of all the traffic, all the parking and all the trucking things, that there's gonna be a lot more traffic of heavy trucks going to this project. I'm concerned about the roads, I'm concerned about pollution, I'm concerned about noise, I'm concerned about the light. I, as well as other people that live in that area or lived in that area, would like the Planning Commission to address those concerns. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And please connect with staff and they'll be able to give you information on how to submit your written comments as well.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. All right. I don't see any other member of the public, so we now will move on to item H, adjournment. The next Planning Commission meeting is scheduled for May 23rd of 2024. Can I get a motion?
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second?
Great. All ayes? Aye. Meeting adjourned.